Hello everyone, Destroyer here, back with another game of Battlefield Mordor 2. Today I'll be playing a 6-player free-for-all on Dead Marshes, and I'm not hosting this one, so this is a 1K game, which is not my strong suit. I'm used to playing 4K, but couldn't really find a game, so might as well play a 1K. Not the end of the world. We got Mordor as our random team of the day. Awesome. I mean, I say awesome, but it could be really bad.
You know what to do.
I guess only time will tell in that case. I'm just gonna go I'll start with 2 farms, I think.
Make yourself useful.
So that'll be fine. Alright. Let's use our old handy dandy eye here to see what everyone else is after we
That's yours to tend to.
continue building our farms and stuff.
Build. The building is ready for no slacking here.
And I think an orc pit will be in order.
You know what to do.
I don't really like playing with orcs, but they're cheap, and this is, I have no money really, so might as well. So we have a men player here. This is undoubtedly a barracks. Yep, definitely. Let's go onward and see who else the other people are. I highly doubt we'll win this one, but you know,
Another building all finished.
you never know. Alright, let's
What?
continue on pushing our farms out there. There's an elf, okay.
We're finished digging the old pit.
And who do we have down here? We do have to be quick because we are probably running out of time on our eye. Time remaining, yep, definitely. There's another elf. And come on, go, go, go. Our last player of the game is a Isengard. Alright, cool.
There will be no slacking
Build another orc
here.
pit. Let's build some orcs. Alright, expired.
Done with this
Just
one.
in time.
Workers.
And let's build another farm here.
Make yourself useful.
I'm trying not to go out too far, I think, in the beginning, so my farms don't get all destroyed very quickly. I'm sure someone will go around pillaging my farms at some point. Possibly I should do that.
We're not stopping here. Keep going.
Sounds like Gondor is attacking,
Finished.
We're finished digging the old pit.
maybe
You'll
not.
do
No.
what you can.
Never mind.
Build.
I'm gonna go attack Gondor's base with some orcs, because that sounds like a thing to do. Let's build up in the mountain here.
You know what to do. Stay alert.
I'm sure he'll know that I'm Mordor from the direction these orcs are coming from. He did build close enough to his base that I probably won't do much damage, but that's fine.
Is that them? Is that the enemy?
Over here. We're not stopping here. Keep
Come
There we
on.
go.
Another building
Yeah.
all finished up.
Even aggressive, they still take 2 arrows. We're not going to get it, unfortunately, because it's just too much.
That one's finished. Nothing's gonna stop us.
1 orc warrior battalion isn't enough.
All right.
We'll do more, so let's send more.
Oh, come on. We're not stopping here. Keep going. Don't waste time.
He's probably right. Well, I don't know if there's like an official
There will be
direction
no
I'm supposed to be
slacking
going,
here.
but hey, whatever.
Make yourself useful. I know, I know.
And I don't want to go that way, not with the farm.
Build.
We probably do want to fight Isengard now that I think about it. I doubt the men will be attacking us at the moment. And also doubt we can do much against him once he does.
Over here.
We'll go attack Isengard then. That does sound like a reasonable idea. Orcs aren't going to get very far though. Like I've said before, orcs are pretty shitty. They don't do much damage in this patch. But I will make the best. Okay, well,
These
shit.
buildings are the enemies.
The enemy!
Don't quite have the power I need. Even with the buff, see how bad they are against the pikemen? That doesn't make any sense.
Now school's with us.
They seem to be doing... Oh god, he's got alerts. That's not good, is it? So, alerts is level 3 as well. Oh,
The building is ready for master.
I'll just do a run through of my Nazgul. And run through again. I do have to watch out for the pikes.
We're under attack.
Alerts will undoubtedly try to cripple strike me at some point. So let's get a bunch of these guys.
Take them too.
Probably should have went with Corsairs.
Make yourself
I
useful.
really dislike orcs. Ooh, where's my builder?
We got yours to
Let's move back a little bit. That's not gonna end well for us.
I smell the enemy. You know what to do.
And now Isengard is going to move in here. Unfortunately for us,
Horde of orcs.
we'll get a one of those things. What are they called? Key Watcher expansion.
Are here.
We've been waiting on you, archers.
We'll select our
They're attacking
guy.
our resources.
We'll have to destroy as many farms as he gets to because I don't want Lurks leveling up, quite frankly. Careful. Do have to be very careful. I have some delay, unfortunately.
What's in this new
So my Nazgul isn't
us.
isn't following my orders the way I would like.
Get ready to fight. Attack them, my lovelies.
No, 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 no. Don't go in there. Please. See if we can do a kind of run in there.
There will be no slacking here.
I do need to watch him though, because he's kind of expensive. Quite frankly. We can get those guys though. And we do need more troops. So we'll get a bunch of guys.
Where did all the resources go?
I took my eye off for 1 second.
Soldiers, march.
Alright, let's retreat.
Stay in formation.
No, that sucks. Fortunately, Nazguls are pretty cheap.
Horde of orcs.
But unfortunately, it's going to cost us.
All right, you ready?
Let's get some men to kind of tank for the
Go ahead.
tower thing.
Don't waste time. Let's move.
We must crush the west.
This is going to be a slow, painful death, and I have a feeling we're going to be watching the winner of this game through spectator mode. Which is fine, I don't mind that at
We've
all.
been waiting on you, archers.
I kind of like commentating on the game as I
Make yourself useful.
watch it after I die anyway.
On, you sea
But
rats.
I'd rather live and actually win through means of awesomeness. Not too sure that's going to happen.
They're attacking the slaughterhouse.
And now school's with
They
us.
are indeed attacking the slaughterhouse. We do have our Nazgul back, which is good. I'll probably have to take him off of his horse because, quite frankly, he's not going to do a whole lot on his horse. Or potentially, I could. Why are my guys getting weakness? Oh, the creeping. We'll just stand here and dismount. That should be enough.
There's another one.
Possibly get some more orc archers, or I could work towards barrage archers. Those are not too bad.
That one's
Maybe I'll do that. And I will mount this guy.
Barrow whites.
Oh, there's still a barrel it seems. That's cool.
They're attacking us.
See if we can't micro our Nazgul a little bit. Oh no. Saruman has arrived. That's bad news for us. I'm gonna kill this battalion.
Yes, they're coming.
He's trying to get him away.
Expanded the Haradrim
We don't
Palace.
want that to happen. And he does have leadership now. Not good for us. Alright, I'm gonna take my eye off my Nazgul for 1 second. I know what's gonna happen. But I can only hope he doesn't die.
They're attacking over here.
Oh god, he's got a worm tongue as well. He's definitely got a hero advantage. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to deal with these. I don't have any good heroes of any kind. If Lurch gets too close, I'm going to get cripple strike.
Ah, a new horde of orcs.
And he misses chance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has it.
Be ready.
Set the waypoints up front of the fortress so I can get him easier. There we go.
Let's grab some plunder.
We do not want any of his heroes leveling up anymore. That is our builder. Run away, builder. Flee.
Make yourself useful.
Alright, we got some Mirage Marches. That's cool.
It's the
No.
enemy's encampment.
Oh,
Killed the Nazgul.
okay. Shit. Well, this isn't gonna go well.
Down, you maggots.
Quite frankly,
Attacking us. Get away from the fire.
I don't stand a chance against Saruman.
Drop him alive.
Oh, this sucks. I'm not sure what I can do at this point.
All finished up.
I'm getting quite discouraged. I'm not good with Mordor, quite
We need
frankly.
more resources.
Especially against heroes like this. I don't know what I could build that would even stand a chance.
Resources.
I mean, Witch King is great, but he's a fortune.
Ransacking the builder cart.
A Felbeast would be nice, but they're also a fortune. So, quite frankly, I can't really do anything. I don't have the resources. Which is a issue. Come on, builder. And this delay is killing me. Literally, my builder is dying.
Over here. We've been waiting on you,
I guess we can get another thing like that. I did send some Corsairs in, and they seem to be doing something.
More Herodrim have just arrived.
I'll just leave them attacking these guys here,
Go get him.
since that's what they do most damage against. But they'll die, undoubtedly. Maybe someone will kill off Isengard while I'm just playing terrible defense.
Make yourself useful.
That would be great.
What to do.
But I'm not gonna hold my breath for that to happen.
There they are.
Let's get another Gatewatcher expansion. And another Barricade expansion, I think.
Get your bows. Move
All we really have is Orc Archers at the moment, which is not very good. We'll get some Orcs kind of as a meat shield for our army.
What's in this new tavern?
It's gonna go up here, destroy this farm. Don't want him destroying it.
Be ready.
Oh, I actually do still have some Haradrim Archers.
That one's finished.
Get your bows. Over here.
Back up, he's going to use his Fireball and Wizard Blast and all that.
New horde of orcs. Get ready to fight.
Seems like he has the...
Archers.
Oh, I guess Wormtongue has that ability, doesn't he?
In the slaughterhouse.
Listen up, archers. Give them some arrows.
Alright,
Now.
everyone focus. Focus on the Wizard Man. I'm just gonna go heavy on the Archers, I guess. Maybe I'll work towards Fire Arrows? Possibly?
They're attacking the builder.
Builder?
Hurry it up with the resources. There will be no stopping it.
Oh.
No standing in the fire.
And he has Sight Powers, which we don't really have either.
It's an attack.
Kill them all. Clear them out.
One could only wish we had. I am running through fire to get to him.
Over here. Put enemy. Be ready. Put enemy. This is the way.
Man.
More Herodrim have just arrived. Turn them head on. Move.
Did I upgrade already? Coastmark looked upgrade already.
Be ready.
Well, I guess we'll just stay in our confines and wait for Isengard to bring some sort of siege weapon. Which isn't really a good idea. Guess I'll just get some Corsairs, some Easterlings.
Keep it up.
Why not?
Red. Don't waste time.
I'm not gonna let him get any more farms of mine. He can go screw himself. I think I actually like Elves more than I like Mordor now, which is kind of surprising. Mordor is my favorite team, units-wise and stuff. I think they're the coolest, but I'm not good with Mordor at all. I just don't know what to do, per se.
Easterlings are here.
I mean, what can I build against this?
Prepare corsairs are here. Now, men of darkness.
That isn't a hero.
Finish them off.
Attack trolls would just get slaughtered by all these pikes. Catapults, I guess, could do something. It's not in a very safe position, unfortunately. He's just cutting through my men without even, like, an issue. Unfortunately. Which makes things pretty crappy for me. He can run around and destroy all my buildings now.
Defend the camp.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna die. I'm gonna deny him any power points, and I'm just gonna spectate the game. Because this guy doesn't deserve any more power points for being a prick. Whatever. So we'll just watch the rest of this game from a replay standpoint. Kind of. Spectator standpoint, I guess. And I'll just commentate over it. Because that's quite frankly more fun than dying like I was. So let's see what's going on. Isengard is pretty well off, actually. Let's see who this is. We have the Verve as the Elves here. We have Red, obviously, as the red team. The Isengard that has destroyed us. MD was the men. Yep, that's correct. Who is this? Danny is this Mordor. Let's take a look at what this Mordor is doing. This Mordor is spamming Corsairs, which is probably what I should have been doing instead of Orcs. But Orc Archers, not too bad. Against not Elves. Against this, it's not too bad. His strategy, and he's got his mouth and his ghoul. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was trying to do. I didn't make as many Corsairs. I should have went for attack trolls, probably, but the guy had so many pikes, it really wouldn't have been useful. I could have built him up and sent him in his base, maybe. I think I could have got to his fort without resistance if he wasn't at his base, but I don't know about that. But yeah, I should have dismounted my Nazgul more. Because I did run him into pikemen quite a few times. And as you see, Red is destroying the Elves over here first, which is interesting. Because there's an elf right here. NeverAndEv. NeverAndEv is very close to him. Surprised he doesn't attack him first, but I don't actually see much in the way of green. So maybe he knows that green is not a threat. That is highly possible. And highly likely because he does have the Creebane on his fortress. He can see that there is no army here, really. But that is also another reason he could attack him. So who knows? Alright. Where's that going down? And it seems this guy has 3 of his Nazguls and a Mouth of Sauron. And they're apparently saying 3 Nazguls is lame. Laming is a term for doing things that people don't agree with. But who knows? And let's see. Looks like the Elves are retreating back to their base from the other elf base. Running from Mr. Tom Bombadil himself. They're also chasing these guys who are trying to take on the stables very desperately, but they're not going to get it. There's not enough power there. Let's go up here. There is a pretty decent orc attack going on. Attack troll sent straight for the fortress. Good call. Aragorn, unfortunately, is there to deal with that, but not before he does massive damage to the fortress. And unfortunately, Aragorn is level 1. He does not have his Blade Master. So the damage will be done. He just needs one more attack troll, and he's going to take the men's fortress out. But Aragorn is now level 3, like instantly from killing that cave troll. So he's going to start wailing on them. But he does have enough heroes here to actually finish off the fort. So well done to this Mordor player, Danny. That's how you play Mordor, I guess. Don't take it from my book. I'm the worst Mordor player in the history of Mordor players. And let's see, we have an eagle summon going down over here. As what's his face? NeverAndEv is attacking the Verve. That's right. The Verve doesn't have much in the way of anything over here. He has no army, pretty much. But the eagles are the Verves, I believe. So he will be able to defend with just eagles. And Mordor has enough stuff to actually take out men here. Since he bought all 3 of his Nazguls, he has quite an advantage. Since they're not mounted, they are not dead yet by pikemen, which is nice. He has a lot of archers. Orc archers aren't great, but in mass, they do the job. I mean, Aragorn is probably going to die to orc archers. See, they don't actually do much damage to heroes. Fire arrows might be nice for them, I suppose. Roger archers are obviously better, but they're obviously more expensive as well. So you just gotta weigh your costs effectively and decide what you want. This eagle isn't probably going to get much before he is killed by arrow towers. He could actually get this farm without facing any resistance, really. And he probably should. Oh, he sees a builder. He's going to pick it up. Nice. Nice pick up on the builder. Isengard is building up his armies. Looks like he's pretty well set off to actually possibly win the game. His fortress is well defended. His army is very upgraded. Even has a level 5 battalion of pikemen. Can you believe that? I guess you could, because he got it from my base. But by no means is he going to win for like guaranteed. How's the men? The men isn't actually dead, but he's very close. He doesn't have much left, but he does have 2 builders left, so he's not out of the game yet. But if Mordor sent like 1 attack troll over there, he'd probably finish him off. Looks like the elves are gonna send his little hero army in with a swordsman and a summon Ents. I believe the summon Ents is from NeverAndEv. Yep. Odd the rock throwing animation started before the fortress went.
An enemy has been crossed.
And the Verve is now defeated. Excellent. So, good use of the Ent power. Pretty much discouraged him into quitting the game. Destroying his buildings and whatnot. So now it's just Mordor against Elves against Isengard. And Isengard is going to take out the Elves without any trouble at all. As I said, his army is pretty scary. Fully upgraded. They'll be doing lots of structural damage as soon as they get around this fortress. That'll go down very quick. And his heroes are not quite at the base. They're getting here. But... oh. We have an arrow volley going down. Didn't actually do much. Because there's just more than enough armor, and they have the leadership bonus from alerts wherever he is. Somewhere in here. There he is. His leadership gives 50% damage. No, I guess it doesn't actually give armor. Which is fine. Looks like somebody, Haldir, has been cripple striked. Probably want to cripple strike this guy here, Thranduil, or possibly Legolas. But I don't think it'll matter at this point. This barracks will burn to the ground, and the fortress will go down, and I think the elves will be out of the game, unless he... nope, he has built an extra building over there. Let's see what's going over here. A little assault on Mordor there. Nothing too major, though. And he is getting money per kills, so that's a good power for... it's not really a power, it's one of Lurtz's abilities. Pillage, I believe, or something. So he's getting lots of money. Let's take a look at the power points. Isengard has his Watcher power, which is pretty much an army destroyer. If you summon Creebane, or even don't summon Creebane over an army and then summon the Watcher under them, it will come up and kill them pretty much instantly. So that's a strong power. We have the Worm for Mordor and a Barricade expansion, which is usually pretty helpful. Barricade expansion is nice. And yeah, the elves don't have anything left. That was actually the men. But neither of them have a fortress. So that doesn't really matter. And he is finding all of the elven buildings. It's only a matter of time before the NeverAndEv is out of the game. He has built over far to the right. And yeah, these Isengard troops are pretty unstoppable here. And he will definitely be reinforcing himself. He has 3 Eric pits here and 2 of these Warglairs, which are fully upgraded. Not many players upgrade their Warglairs. I don't. Sometimes I do, I guess, if I have the money. But we do have a Witch King from Mordor, which could prove to be a huge asset for Mordor against Isengard. Because as I've said once before, or many times before actually, Mordor's best asset against Isengard is actually flying units. Because the crossbows of Mordor or Isengard are pretty bad. And it turns out this guy is actually not even running with any crossbows at all. So really the only flying unit attack he has is Lurtz, his bow mode, and Fireball from Saruman. And it seems NeverAndEv is saying GG. And he is out of the game. And now there is a bunch of observers and just 2 players left. We have Mordor against Isengard. Actually, I take that back. We still have the men. The men are still in the game. MD is still holding on. But yeah, he's dead too. I think he'll be demolishing his buildings. Yep, MD has been defeated. So now it is definitely just Mordor against Isengard. And if I had to bet, but I'd say Isengard will probably win. Because my reasoning for this is power points. I think once Isengard gets enough power points, like his armies are very strong even if he doesn't have much range defense. And actually Mordor doesn't have much in the way of defense in general. So he could potentially lose his base here. Guess we'll see on that one. But yeah, the Dragon Strike will pretty much instantly destroy this fortress if he manages to get that power. So we'll see. The Witch King, though, will be a huge asset here. He's going to have to do as much damage as he possibly can. I'm not sure if Corrode Allegiance can target a flying hero. But if that's the case, then that would be extremely powerful. And obviously you can't backstab a flying unit unless you're really quick. I think you can actually hit it as it comes down sometimes, as it swoops down. But I don't know if you'd be able to do it with that power. But yeah, Mordor is going to lose everything outside of his base, it seems. We have an Evil Eye being used by the Mouth of Sauron. It's not nearly as good as it used to be. And yeah, these Orc Archers without fire arrows aren't going to do a whole lot to these fully upgraded armies of Isengard. They'll slowly whittle away on these troops. See how little damage this guy's taking from the arrows? That just shows, even with the weakness, these guys have weakness from the Witch King being above, from the Dread Visage. These Orc Archers are no longer worth having, quite frankly. Especially since Wargraves could trample them. You probably should trample them, but looks like Isengard is deciding to retreat for now. He has done a good amount of damage. So he's sending some men from the south as well. And he's also attacking in the back of the base. And yes, he does actually have 3 attack trolls doing nothing, as someone's pointing out. But I don't think he could actually do much with these attack trolls, quite frankly. There's too many pikes here. And also too many heroes here. So I think this game is going to go to Isengard for sure. Excuse me. These catapult expansions will help though. They do a pretty good amount of damage. And it looks like somebody died. Maybe that was the Witch King? Not the Witch King, Mouth of Sauron, possibly. Or maybe that even was the Isengard hero. Can't really tell. Maybe it was Lurtz. It didn't sound like Lurtz, no. It was definitely not an Isengard hero, so that was one of them. Witch King does go down though. As you saw there, he exploded. And we have some crossbows also from this guy. And let's see what's going on. Yeah, he's pretty much got a full surround to put on his base. I mean, as you see, he can just keep producing troops here. I would like to see him build possibly a siege works up here or something and get some ballista, or even a mine. A mine would be a fun way to take out Mordor. That's what I would do personally, but I don't think it's necessary. But it's going to be hard to crack this Mordor fortress with all these upgrades. We do have a worm summon being used over here. That should do quite a bit amount of damage. If he uses breathe fire correctly. Yep. Fire is definitely the most damaging thing in this game. Fireballs, dragon fire, you name it. Fire is a killer for units. So it's possible that he might hold on for a second, but it's only a matter of time before Isengard returns with his army. He's running because of the worm. But once the worm disappears, this fortress will undoubtedly go down. Good play using these level 5 pikemen to take out all the towers and expansions of Mordor's fortress. The worm is trying to deal with it, but will he have time? I think he might. So this level 5 battalion will go down, but not before it did its damage, that's for sure. He definitely put in work with those guys. They earned their keep. And now the rest of the army is coming in to finish the job, which is very good. You want to send... well, I guess he doesn't have to, but he could send the Warg Rider after that builder. He knows where the builder's going, though. So at the moment, he just wants to destroy this fortress, which you can't blame him for that. And we got reinforcements coming in from Isengard. Yep. Isengard definitely will be the winner of this game. Mr. Red. I stood no chance against him, and it seems everyone else did not stand a chance against him either. And there you go. Mordor has died, and that is game over. So, yeah. I died quick, but I hope it was a good watch nonetheless. Even if watching me wasn't the best part, watching the other teams wasn't too bad, I feel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next game of Battle for Middle-earth 2. So, see you next time, guys.